if we can get some decorum back. We have another match scheduled up next. I just, that was brutal.
This match is scheduled for one fall. One fall. Weighing in at 225 pounds from the world famous Posse.
And on a lighter note, we have Brian Murphy from the world famous Monster Factory, of course.
Absolutely. We do know that he is riding quite the losing streak right now. And I know his opponent is on, we'll call it a winning streak, even though it's looking to extend that.
Whatever you call it, pal. I don't know if 2 weeks is a winning streak, but we'll go along with that. Sure.
And his opponent.
Pete Carter is entirely all business tonight. All that disrespect that he's feeling with his posse being left out of that fatal four-way match for that tag team title opportunity tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know what Pete Carter did to get all three of Pete's posse on the show tonight, but certainly some impressive managerial talents from Pete Carter. He's bringing us back to the Wild West here. Could Brian Murphy end his losing streak? We've seen him try a number of moves, such as the airplane spin, the ripcord elbow, an overhead chop like the Great Khali, and the leg lariat unprettier. Some varying success on all of them. Big boy clothesline from Brian Murphy.
I'm not sure if I trust the rest of Pete's posse being out here today. If Brian Murphy's got the numbers against him, let's just hope it's a clean match.
Listen, I just think Brian Murphy's in his head. I don't know what you think about this entire situation in this losing streak. I think he just doesn't have the confidence. I think we both can agree that Pete Carter's group is not a fan favorite here tonight.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
Brian, you got to pay attention. You know, I have a little bit of bias. Everyone's familiar with my friendship to Brian Murphy. I've known him since college. I hate seeing the guy down on himself.
The good thing about Brian Murphy is that he is not giving up. He is not taking this losing streak personally. He's going back out there week after week.
I do think it's getting to him. I think it's shaking his confidence. I mean, we saw recently on social media Brian Morris rubbing salt in the wounds as Brian Murphy hangs here on the rope. Now, Herf, can you tell me what your thoughts are on Pete's posse? Who do you think's the strongest member here in the group? Do you think there is a strong member in the group?
Oh boy. That breaker there. You know what? I'll put it this way. I would be I would be afraid to get in the ring with the Italian Tank, personally.
I'm wondering if there is any sort of favorable talent that Pete Carter has. I mean, he got a singles match here for Isaac Taylor and a tag match later tonight with both the Italian Tank and Milton.
Well, I think he's definitely been having conversations with Saul, trying to get his guys on the card.
What is it? All of a sudden this Saul guy shows up and now he's able to run everything, he's making contracts. What is going on here?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think he's just afraid to make his way onto the Posse's enemies list.
Boom! Big splash there onto Brian Murphy. But But you can't nerf Murph, can you? He keeps coming back. He's reaching out, grabbing that energy from the crowd, internalizing it, building up, slowly getting back to his feet. Oh, Isaac Taylor trying to get some more leverage. That may work against him as he's driven back first into the turnbuckle twice now. Brian Murphy staggering out. Oh, only for Isaac Taylor. Ooh. Oh, and there's that ripcord elbow that I mentioned earlier. Getting back into his bag of tricks is Brian Murphy.
It's going to give Brian enough time to collect himself and get ready to try to put this match to an end.
Well, Isaac Taylor's going to fear the beard with this running back elbow. Another back elbow. Ooh. Oh!
I bet his head hurts after that.
Hey, he's a big brain boy. That big noggin's gonna do some damage. This is my favorite part. I love this sing along. Oh, come on! Oh!
It's a wonder that they let Pete's Posse come out for this.
Oh my God! I haven't seen that move since Adam Copeland did it.
See, now why are we going to allow Pete Carter to be out here trying to distract him with the referee?
Listen, I'll give the devil his due. He's doing his job as a manager, trying to get everybody to win. Does it make me angry? Do I want to see my friend get rolled up? No, I don't.
Isaac Taylor trying to use the pinning move on Brian Murphy that he made famous.
Could that be the unprettier? Just going back into his bag of tricks. Oh, and the feet on the ropes.
There's nothing more demoralizing than being... There's nothing more demoralizing for Brian Murphy than being pinned with a roll-up. See, here's the thing about Pete's Posse. I don't know if Isaac Taylor pulls out the win without the assistance of Milton, Malo, and Pete Carter, and the Italian Tank.
Brian Murphy slamming the door and storming off. Certainly the anger and the frustration is building.
Hey! We're on a hot streak, guys. That's 2 wins in a row. We're about to get number 3. We're going to have our tag match right now. The tag team of the Italian Tank and Malo. Let's go!
They won 2 in a row. If they win 1 more, that's what they call a winning streak. It has happened before.
Yeah, I'm sure they're happy with themselves. Bunch of degenerates.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 409 pounds. 37. No, 11.
Returning faces here to the Monster Factory. We got 2 powerhouses here in Mookie and Saul. Very interesting tag team, might I add.
I think Pete's Posse has bitten off more than they can chew with this matchup.
Hey, I'm interested to see both of these two. Both these two are powerhouses, like I mentioned earlier, so I definitely want to see their paths cross with the Italian Tank. How much horsepower does a tank have?
I don't know, but I know they get really bad gas mileage.
Oh, I'm getting what I wanted right off the bat. Herf, tell me about the match. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me who has the advantage. Tell me what's going to happen in the end.
Listen, when you get a bunch of big, meaty men in the ring, throwing each other around, I'd be surprised if the ring is still standing at the end of this match.
What kind of meat is the Italian Tank? Some kind of prosciutto? Maybe some gabagool?
Listen, I love me some gabagool. I hear that he makes a mean batch of meatballs.
I'm hoping those meatballs are available tomorrow at Monsters Are Real. Once again,
7 p.m. People can get their tickets at monsterfactory.org. Plenty of seats for my bleacher people to come enjoy everything.
I believe the front row is sold out now, so get them while you can. Get them fast. Having a little bit of difficulty knocking the Italian tank off of his feet. Oh! See? 2 powerhouses. Big senton and a big leg drop.
Sometimes you need a little bit of help from your partner to get a big guy like Tank down on the mat.
I mean, that's the point of tag team wrestling, Murph. That's the entire point. Goodness gracious. Referee being a little liberal with the count there. Mookie Summers. I actually had the privilege to working with Mookie Summers here at the Monster Bar.
Oh, yeah?
Very, very strong guy. Grip strength like an ox.
I didn't know Ox had hands.
That's a good point. Those are hooves. Goes back to my point about horsepower. Anyway, Milton Malo giving a devastating kick to the back. I don't know if you know this. That's what destroyed Dynamite Kid's back. Put him on the shelf for quite some time. Give him some spinal issues. Always scares me, that move. That's why I've done it myself. Milton. Up for a big clothesline. Running through him. I don't know if he's a tank because he just plowed right through him.
Which is crazy because Sal is a pretty sturdy guy, if you were to ask me.
Yeah, they're 2 thick guys with 2 C's. Which is why I wouldn't take those brutal shots to the stomach. Where is Lobo? That is a good question. I haven't seen him in quite some time.
I will not rest until I see Milton Malo fight Silver Lobo on TRL.
You're going to be up for quite some time, I think. Might want to get some shut-eye. Anyway, ooh, devastating neck breaker from that back suplex combo. Oh, that was a very close count. I thought that was 3. That had me on the edge of my seat.
The crowd's starting to realize how sturdy he is.
We want Mookie.
You know what I just noticed about Sal?
What's that?
He's got Italian flags all over his gear.
Are we witnessing Italian on Italian crime?
I think so. I don't know what would one of the 5 boroughs they're from, but I think we might have a little bit of mob warfare here. I think it bothers them, maybe. Here we go with Mookie. Big shotgun dropkick, getting back to his feet. Ooh. Look at that vertical leap from Mookie Summers. Maybe some kind of calculated move. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Pete's Posse sticking their nose where it doesn't belong again.
What is going on here on the outside? Mookie Summers throwing back in Milton Malo. Mookie is the legal man. Oh! Again with the distractions to the referees and the shortcuts. And
Something has got to be done about Pete's Posse.
damn it.
Here is your winners, Pete Posse.
I'm starting to think they were left out of that match tomorrow night at Monsters Are Real because they just haven't proven that they can win a match fair and clean.
I I need like an Excedrin or some kind of like Advil or something. This is just giving me a migraine. I love this song before.
Yeah, it's definitely giving a new taste, a new feel to this song.
Look at these goofballs. Really rubbing it in with the Fortnite emotes. Children. All three of them. Well. The tag division is heading in a direction that I don't know if I'm entirely happy with. Which is why I'm coming back tomorrow.